And today we get to meet somebody new. YB is joining us in the studio. You know him from his song Play for Keeps here on Radio U. Now, YB, it's good to meet you, first of all. I know you've been here to Radio U before with Nene, but this is our first time talking, so good to meet you.
Yes, likewise, man. I'm glad to be here.
Now, the first thing I want to know about you, since you are new to me, is where are you from? Where did you grow up?
Hometown is Pine Bluff, Arkansas. So,
Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Yep. What's it like? What do we need to know about Pine Bluff, Arkansas, growing up there?
Oh man, it's interesting.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'll say that it's interesting, man.
I remember listening to your new song, and I was like, you had mentioned in the song like where I grew up, like we heard sirens and stuff, and so I actually Googled, like this was like a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, where's YB from? And so I look up, I'm like, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I'm like, Arkansas, that's kind of an interesting place. So then I like do some background research, and I'm like, dang, he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Interesting. Good.
Yes. It's an interesting place. Well, and you grew up there, and you're lived there for the majority of your life?
Yes. Pine Bluff, definitely childhood, kind of like whole backstory. But yeah, Arkansas is the stomping ground.
So how did you go from where did you go from growing up in Pine Bluff, Arkansas to now I'm making music? How did you get started?
Yeah, so I grew up without a dad, and like being a kid, and nobody showing up to the football games. That's a lot of anger. That's a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
So instead of getting mad and just being filled with anger, I was like, what do I wish my life was like? And then that was music. So all of my early songs was like super happy and things like that. But music started as the great escape for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that definitely is. So Play for Keeps, that's your new song. What do you hope that people take away from Play for Keeps?
Man, just like a view on longevity. Like, coming from Pine Bluff and then being able to see where God has brought us today is just like, man, I'm grateful for that. So Play for Keeps is like, man, the world has a story for you, or you could trust a greater plan and Play for Keeps from there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. And speaking of like your story, I saw that you recently wrote a book back in September that came out. What do you want to say about your book? Like, what's the book about? How'd you even end up writing a book? That's crazy. Like, I think about like writing a book, and I'm like, what would I even have to say? But clearly, you write music every day, so you have a story that you can tell.
Yes, man. Well, the book, The Little Red Book of Resilience, and when you look at my journey up to this point, it's just, man, putting one foot in front of the other. So I'm just a big believer of like seeing people be the best version of themselves. So that book kind of like declutters a lot of the emotional baggage and a lot of those things and just try to make it black and white. Like, man, you're greater, just keep going. So yeah, The Little Red Book of Resilience.
And obviously you like do a lot of like writing for your songs and stuff. Is it different like attacking a book in a different way? Like how is that like when you started writing where you like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to kind of just throw this together? Like what was the process like of kind of like switching your brain into like, I'm not writing a song, but I'm still writing, but I'm writing a book now?
Yeah, so to be honest, the book was a lot easier.
Really?
Because I found a groove. I would go to the gym for like 2 hours, and then I would sit in my car, and it was like just overflow. But the book is like full of epiphany. So if you read the book, and it's just like little nuggets of clarity, little nuggets of wisdom. But I would just leave the gym, and I was like, okay, I've been through this experience. What were the takeaways? And it was just like overflow.
Talking about your car, I noticed on your Instagram too, you post a lot of like, just real good talks from your car. And I want to know, like, I feel like that's like on Reddit, there's the shower thoughts where people just have the deep thoughts in the shower. Is the car that for you, where like all your creativity just comes out?
Yes. My front driveway with the car running. I guess I should save gas and like turn it off. But in that driveway, man, I wrote a lot of new songs. I've wrote the book there. A lot of my content where I'm speaking, man, it's the front driveway in the car.
Dang, maybe we just need to find our creative
We need to start,
we just haven't found it
We
yet.
should do the show in a car. I think we would just have better thought process.
It's funny though, because KB, we just talked to him recently, and he said he wrote his book from a hot tub. So,
oh wow,
Yeah.
the luxury.
All right, KB, all right.
I wish that maybe that's our spot. I just haven't figured it out
maybe
yet.
the hot tub. The hot tub sounds a little bit warmer than the car. I'm thinking.
Yeah. So I hear some rumors that you've got a new album coming out too.
It's in the works. Yes.
Yeah. How far away is that? Like, is it soon or?
It's soon.
So what's the, like, what What can you tell us about the album?
Oh man, I know this is super cliche, right? But this is my best work yet. I got in a groove with one of my favorite producers, Quentin Koblenz. Shout out Q. And all of the production. So all of my previous albums, it was like I get beats and then I adapt to the beat.
Okay.
This, I put my heart out there and Q adapted the beat to what was happening over here. So it's a unique sound. The production is next level. The testimonies are next level. The substance is next level. Yeah. I think the people are gonna be very excited.
Dang, I cannot wait.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So yeah, hearing that, I'm excited.
It's gonna be awesome. So watch out for YB's new album. Anything else you need to let us know about?
I'll say this: the album title, "Dreams Don't Have Deadlines."
Nice.
Ooh, catchy.
Nice.
I like it.
All right. Well, now we got something to look forward to. YB, thanks for joining us, man. It's good to meet you.
Yes.
Let's do Play for Keeps. It's the Riot.